Hey, I just wanted to put out a message for the blue full moon. This is a blue full moon message, okay? Um, and I'm walking, so I might go in and out of the light, but I can turn around and go back. This is for the collective. Collective, you know, if there are people in your life, now you can see me, if there are people in your life that you have to separate yourselves from, because you know they're doing you dirty, you know they're lying to you, you know they're deceiving you, you know they're trying to stop you from moving forward in your life, being successful, you know they're plotting and planning and scheming and, you know, all that good stuff, all that magic and stuff that they like to do. Walk away. Do like I did. The minute that God told me to get in my fucking car, and he told me a few days before, I just kind of hung around a little bit, because this is when, right before I left my grandma's house, and I knew she was up to some shady shit. She's always been up to some shady shit, okay? But I stuck around as I was packing my stuff to watch her behavior, to watch her body language, to watch what she said, to watch how she behaved, to listen to the whispers in the room next door when my mom would come over and I would be in the room listening. The walls are very thin. Walls are very thin, y'all. Walls are very thin. You can still hear people whispering about you, because they always were whispering about me. And I started noticing they got to where they were really getting desperate. They saw that I was about to leave, and it's like their assholes clenched up. Like a fist. Their assholes clenched up, right? And they were like, oh, fuck. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? I even cleaned my car completely, vacuumed it, washed the outside. And I was in front of a camera, because they had cameras everywhere. They were watching every fucking move I made. I made sure they saw everything I did. I made sure they knew that, hey, I'm leaving, but I'm not going to leave with the dirty car. I'm leaving, but I'm going to make sure all my shit's organized. That way I know where everything is, because I'm a Virgo. I like organized shit. My shit has to be organized. That gave them time to freak out and panic and get in their panic mode, which I knew was coming already. But I was almost packed. And I forgot exactly what it was, but there was something when my mom called, and it was nighttime, and she tells Carlton did pass away on July 4th, God rest his soul, but his ex-wife, or his widowed wife, that he was married to for 60 years, practiced witchcraft. Hence the voodoo dolls that I found in the dog bed that my grandma passed on as dog toys. I don't know if y'all remember those videos I made earlier this past year, probably in January, about the voodoo dolls. I had a video. That's when I was in the room at my grandma's house sitting on the bed. Yeah. Oh, they had nooses around their necks, right? Oh, don't you like the dog toys? Blah, 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 blah. No, those weren't fucking goddamn dog toys. But anyway, I made sure when they weren't looking that I took those fucking voodoo dolls outside in the yard. I took my torch lighter and I set them on fire and I burned them. After I poured gasoline on them, I burned them to a crisp. But God says, I got you. I got you. You may not have gas in your car. You may not have food. Now, mind you, I had food that I had picked up because I used to always get my grandma and bring her food from the food bank twice a month. Like fucking clockwork. And every time I would, she would always complain. Oh, I don't like this, and I don't like that, and I don't like this, and I don't eat that. She was never satisfied. She was never happy. She was never grateful. But I noticed when they hired some people, some Mexicans to come down there, over there, and paid them $1,200 to cut down the trees that were right in front of the window where the bedroom where I was sleeping. They were trying to get to me. I always felt like there was somebody in the back of the woods watching me, stalking me. And there was. There definitely was. But when I went outside and I started taking pictures of the property, I knew they were watching me. I come back inside, and Carlton's like, "Oh, did you get enough pictures?" Yeah, I got enough pictures. Sure. And all I said was, I need something to remember y'all by, right? I want something to remember you by. I got in my car after I packed everything. And I even left my pillow and my blanket, which I had to go back later that evening to get. Oh, here's the moon. Oh, shit. Ooh, it's coming up out of the trees, boy. It's coming up out of the trees. What? Ooh. The point of this video is, when God told me to jump, I fucking said, how high? Okay, I got in my car, packed up everything. But, I was going to go back and say, when my mother called Carlton's cell phone, my grandma's never known how to work a cell phone. She's never had a cell phone in her whole entire life. She only has a 3rd grade education. What does that tell you? Anyway, my mother says, Carlton, go out there and write down her license plate number. He's like, and she was on speaker. And I overheard it. And I walked from the next room packing my suitcase. This is the first or the second time that I started watching the tarot card reader. His name is now in Spiritual Energetic Analyzer. Now, he's changed his name several times since then. But I was watching him, a video of his, as I was packing my clothes. She says, write down her license plate number because I'm not going to know where she is. And I walked in there, I was like, no, he's not going to fucking do that. No. She's like, yes. I said, no. I said, what do you mean write down my license? So I went outside. After he hung up the phone, he's like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not low like that. I'm not that low. I'm not going to do that. I had to go outside and cover my license plate with one of my bandanas so she couldn't get it, or she couldn't have somebody drive by to take a picture of it, because there was people out in the woods, very wooded area where they lived, in that neighborhood, very wooded area. And anyway, God says, get in your car and go. You have to just walk away. You have to drive away and never, ever, ever, ever look back. Don't ever look back. Use your intuition. When God speaks to you, you need to pay attention and you need to listen. Don't sit there and question it, second guess it. Don't wait for, another time for it to, when God speaks to you, you get in your car and you fucking drive away and you don't look back. Because when you let people control you like that, and when you know that people are plotting and planning against you, and you stay around, you're going to suffer the same karma that they're going to suffer. And they're not going to get their karma because your presence is protecting them from receiving their karma. I hope y'all get what I'm saying. Your presence is protecting them. Don't protect them anymore. And when I figured out that me being there was protecting them, I left. Because they don't deserve to be protected for everything that they did. Oh, and they did the most. And they're still doing the most. I still see people driving by, watching me, following me. I don't go outside much because I feel the energy. There's even a person that works here on this property, because I cannot give out my location. I will not give out my location. Those of you that need to find me, which is only the authorities and a certain person. There's only certain people that need to know where I am. And if they don't know where I am by now, they don't need to know where I'm at. You can't protect people that don't protect and love you. And people that treat you like shit. You can't expect for them to love you, and they can't expect for you to love them. They're just mad because you figured it out. They're mad, and they're projecting all that energy onto you. You have to release it. Right now is the time to release all that negative energy. Right now is the time. And this blue full moon, tonight, today, before tomorrow, release all your burdens, release all your fears, release all your karma, and go towards your happiness. Disconnect from all the negative, all the pain, all the fear. Everything that puts you where you are today, everybody that puts you where you are, all the lies they told, all the time they stole, God will give you back. He will give you back so much more than you ever thought you could ever get back. So much more than you ever dreamed of. But not until you drive away, walk away, drive away. And they won't be protected anymore. They won't be able to do it anymore. The towers will fall. And everything will start falling into place. As it should. Like a domino effect. Let the things fall as they may. Let things fall where they may. God's got you. Believe in yourself. Love yourself, more importantly. Surrender everything to the Most High. And everything will be so beautiful when it all comes together. You'll see. You'll see. And you'll be so much happier. You'll be free. Free yourself. You have to free yourself. Freedom is self-love. Self-love is amazing. There's nothing like it. Set yourself free. Set yourself free. That's all I have. I hope that helps. Whoever's listening, whoever watches, I hope it helps. Get out of these karmic relationships that aren't serving you. Believe that God's got you. And believe that you can do it. Thank you. Love y'all. Bye, collective. Be blessed and well.